guess there's that, because I thought we might need it today. But yeah, I gotta update the starting soon playlist. I gotta just listen to some more music. I have plenty of time to do so. Oops. Yeah, whatever, it's fine. Maybe I should do that while... I already have, what was I gonna say? I don't know. I honestly don't even know what I was gonna say. Budget. Whatever it wasn't important. Hello, by the way. I hope your day is going well. It's too bright in here. I'm gonna turn the lights down a minute. Oh boy. Okay. Where were we? Right, I was starting late, but I was gonna start playing the game. Oop, creaky. And then I've got... But yeah, I threw in a bunch of Kingdom Hearts 2, 358 over 2 days, and some other music, like battle themes, into the battle theme thing if we need it. So that we don't get the same ones over and over again. Anyway. I don't know if I'll need to keep updating that battle playlist too much. I've just been doing it here because there's a couple, like, copyrighted songs or whatever. So, sometimes I just gotta, you know, work around that a little bit. Make sure we don't get, like, live muted or something. But we should be good today. Yeah. Okay. Trying to think. Well, let me just get the game started, and then we can go from there, yeah? I'm trying to think if I want to get the ultimate weapon before or after we get to the 13 data fights. Because we could do either. So, hop over here. Nice. And then I gotta get the music tool running. Let me just double check there's nothing extra running in the background a minute. So I think we're good there. Turn up the music volume just a tad. Howdy, how's it going? Pretty good. I was, okay. So, I haven't gotten to max level, but I have maxed out the drive levels, so I grinded those out. It wasn't too bad. It was not too bad at all. And then... Although, I was having some crashes. For some reason, if you use one of the finishers on some of the enemies that spawn, occasionally, and just kind of randomly, I think you accidentally kill something you're not supposed to. Like either an enemy that's just about to spawn in, you accidentally kill, or maybe the spawning enemy themselves, and it like crashes the game. So yeah, I'll have to keep that in mind. But yeah, I messed around, got the forms leveled up, got to level 69. Wasn't time for us to find the final drive upgrade you needed? Yeah, but the individual forms have like their own like levels. So I go into status. Bladeless, you know, form level 7 is where they all max out. Experience for every Heartless defeated. And then increases how long they last, and also gives you some new abilities. Same for Light and Dark. Each limit command finishing move gets 1 point of experience. Awakened. Same thing. So today the plan is simple. I have all the Orichalcum pluses I need except for 2. Well, no, I have all the Orichalcum pluses I need except for 1. But I need one of the materials from one of the fights, one of the data fights, I think. So I need. Okay, hold on. I still need to finish out all the Coliseum stuff. So I think we'll start with that today. And then I need a material from one of the Chain of Memory bosses. Technically, you can fight the data forms of them that you can find around the different worlds, and they'll drop the material I need, because that's the only material I haven't gotten in the game, because I have to give one of each material to the Moogles. Where'd you grind out the dry forms? Actually, it was a lot easier, because I was able to grind the first two dry forms, the bladeless form and the light and dark form. I was able to grind them against like the infinitely respawning enemies that this mod adds. Although, like I said, the light and dark one, if I used a certain finisher, it just crashed the game sometimes, so I had to be a little suboptimal and grinding that out. But, you know, overall it's probably for the best since I didn't like have to reload as much. And then for the awakened form, I went to the world that never was and just ran through the castle a couple times. There was that group of infinitely spawning nobodies out front in front of the skyscraper there, but for whatever reason, they do not they don't count as like nobodies when it comes to like leveling up that form. I submitted 2 bug reports, one for that and then one for the crashes on light and dark, so I'm sure they are happy about that. But yeah, I submitted some bug reports for that kind of stuff for the mod. Anyway. But you can see I've given the Moogle one of every single material, except for the one that drops from the boss fights with the Chain of Memory organization 13 members. You can see how there's like an S that's got like a question mark on it, because it's manifest illusions and something other illusions, and those drop from the organization 13 members. So we could go do one of the less strong fights for that, I think, unless they've taken that out, or so we might have to just do that anyway. But anyway, the last Orichalcum Plus I need is from defeating all of the Coliseum stuff, so I thought we'd start with that today. And then we can go and defeat some of the Orc 13 members, and we can make the ultimate weapon, and we can start on the, you know, Orc 13 fights, so. But yeah, we're level 69 after grinding all the forms up, which is kind of funny. Not max level. I could keep going for max level eventually, but I don't know. I figured level 69 was a good point to like at least start working on the Orc 13 fights. Yeah, the Coliseum battles are pretty fun. I think the KH1 has some more interesting Coliseum battles, especially with like the bosses that are only available there. But yeah, the last one's a bit of a doozy though. It'll take a while to get through. The first few we're gonna just blitz through because we're way over leveled. Because I did these before, but then the game crashed or whatever before I got to save. And then the last one is like 50 battles though, back to back. Like 50 rounds or whatever. So it'll take a minute. Even if we like zip through them. But it'll be fun. And like I said, that's the last Orichalcum Plus I need, so. Yeah. Technically, a little bit before stream I needed 2, but I went and did the Winnie the Pooh stuff off stream. If it's on the fast track for the ultimate Keyblade, yeah. The mushroom thing was really easy too. I just went for the one that's the most farmable even as Sora, which is the one that's in the treasure room of Agrabah. You just have to kill it before it can heal itself up to full. Because it will constantly heal itself, so you just have to outdamage its healing ability. And Roxas does that easily, especially with his, like, awakened form. Like, you just have to do 2 normal combos and it kills. I think the lowest time I got while I was farming out some materials from it was, like, 3.5 seconds or something to kill it. Crazy. Because I think the, to get the, like, score that you need so you can get to the winner's proof, you need to, like, to get under 10 seconds or 20 seconds as Sora, one of the two. And I flew past that as Roxas without even trying. Without even being at, like, max level or anything. I do think that maybe we should go for the winner's proof, which is, like, doing all the mushroom stuff. It wouldn't be bad to do. I'm also kind of interested to see if they added it in so Roxas can wear a crown like Sora can, you know, when he does the, like, different challenges. But first I'd want to get the ultimate weapon, so maybe we'll just do that next Tuesday or whatever. Could be kind of fun. I think some of those will actually be kind of fun with Roxas's skill set. So I'll also have to remember where they all are. Because I remember... So there's 7 total. So there's one in Hollow Bastion, or Radiant Garden. There's the one in Agrabah. And then there's the one... so there's one Agrabah. And then... There's one, I think, in the boss room of the Jack Sparrow, you know, Pirates of the Caribbean world. So that's 4. Yeah, and then there's a few more. Oh, there's the one in front of the tower that's, like, really annoying. And then there's the one in front of Beast Castle that's also pretty annoying, and because you need all the movement abilities maxed out for that one. And then I think that's it. No, there's one more I'm missing. Because that's 6, so... And I think there's 7. Oh yeah, by finishing Winnie the Pooh, I got my final upgrade to Limit Break. Because that would usually be the upgrade to Cure, but Cure is Limit Break here. It was funny when I reported the bug. I just went through to make sure nobody else had reported the same bug already. But it's just, like, all kinds of, like, bugs that are listed as known bugs inside of the like, a README file, which I guess nobody read. Like, a big one is nobody realized that they had, like, a bunch of people didn't realize they couldn't change Keyblades in a room with NPCs. So it's just, like, 3 or 5 people, like, reporting that same bug. Which I guess is fair, like, but, I don't know. It was in the README and everything. I still can't believe this is a nerfed Roxas. I know we're, like, over-leveled for this, but, like, man, this is nerfed Roxas. I guess the game's probably balanced around level 1 critical. Because that's, like, what a lot of enthusiasts that, like, are gonna bother to mod this game are probably playing at, is level 1 critical. Yeah, I already grabbed most of the Auric Pluses on my, like, just picking up every treasure chest I saw and doing that. And then, sadly, very few people take the time to properly read the fine print. Yeah, that's true. Okay. By the way, I realized how much I was sleeping on, like, some of the, I got a little more familiar with, some of the drive forms while I was, working on leveling them up. There's some pretty good stuff there that I was kind of sleeping on. Like, the Awakened Forms... Thundog is just, like, amazing. And I've been getting a little better at using reversal, which I should have been using before, but yeah. Also, Awakened form, like, gives us crazy mobility. Like, you can literally fly straight up with its fire. Although, I have been missing Magnet when trying to, like, grind out levels and stuff. Because Magnet's really good for grinding in base case, too, because you can drag a bunch of enemies near to you, and then, like, hit them with magic for big damage. I mean, not that Roxas needs it, but, like, missed it a little bit while grinding. He's got so many screen clearing, like, wide AoE moves with his base combos and drive forms. They really does not need it, yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Magnet and Reflect are really good in base KH. Reflect's still pretty good here, but it's harder to use just because you have so many other things that are actually worth using here. I just don't get around to it as much. But yeah, Reflect is really good. I'll have to use it for some of the org fights, probably. Because I know it's like a big part of the strategy for some org fights as well. I'm kind of looking forward to the... What is it? What's the lightning girl? It's not Marluxia. That's the... Shoot, I can't remember her name. But, like, because she can make clones of herself, and each clone registers damage, you can melt her health bar so quickly in base game. So I imagine it's pretty similar here, where if you catch her at the right time, you can just absolutely melt her, as a Roxas, probably. To the point where it's probably not even worth, like, doing the reaction command to get rid of her clones, because you can just probably do way more damage that way. Yeah, the grind for getting all of the dry forms done was not too bad. It was certainly a lot shorter than in the base game. Oh, that's the Orichalcum Plus? I thought there was, like, one for defeating, like, the actual final thing. Isn't there one more cup? There should be one more cup, right? Oh, you know what it is? I bet they took it out. Shoot, I was looking forward to that cup. They probably took it out and just give you the Orichalcum Plus there. Because you can't access the last one until you get all your dry forms maxed out. And if you look, you technically have, like, 2 of the light and dark and 2 of the bladeless for reasons, I think. So you're, like, technically not able to max those out because you don't actually use them. I'm not sure why they're there. They're probably just, like, mod limitations, but yeah. And you can only get access to the last one after that. After you get all the dry forms maxed out. Oh well, we got the Orichalcum Plus. Let me save here a minute before something crashes and I have to do that all over again. So we got all the Orichalcum Pluses. So the only thing we need to make the Ultima weapon now is the drop from the Org 13 members from Chain of Memories. The ones that appear from that game. Technically, we can find a couple of them outside of the org, like the data fights. But we'll definitely get some if we just do some of the data fights. Yeah, I mean, I can show you. But, like... if I go to recipes. Yeah, Omega Weapon. I'm 1 short on the Orichalcum Pluses. I need 1 more. Which I get from giving that last material that I haven't given to the Moogle. Giving it to him. So I need one of the drop items from one of the Chain of Memory bosses. There should be one here in Halloween Town. Let me, mute the music a minute, because... oh, actually, no, we're in Christmas area. We're good. I forgot, yeah. I think the Christmas area is fine. It's just the main area always plays, like, a instrumental version of This Is Halloween. Some free materials. I'll take it. Thankfully, I don't need to farm those guys out too much because we get both luckies from the start of the game. Oh, jeez. Mickey Mouse. Why is he here? Why is there a Mickey Mouse fight here? Because this is where one of the data fights used to be, right? I think so. Or like one of the... yeah. I guess if you wanted to kill Mickey Mouse, here's your chance. Okay. Trying to think. Where is there another one usually? There's the Vexen fight in front of the mansion usually, but Alright. You know what? Let's just go over to Cavern of Remembrance and we'll defeat one of the data forms over there. That's fine. We have to head over there anyway. Oh, Larxene! That was the name I was thinking of. The lightning lady. Yeah, sure, her name is Larxene. Okay. Oh yeah, that man, the music here for Cavern of Remembrance is really good. So I got through part of Cavern of Remembrance, but I figured I'd do the like Nobody Cavern corridor on stream today. I was like, if that's a really cool fight. Roxas has a weird running animation. I guess so. I think that's just his normal running animation from the base game. Yeah, that's just how he runs in when he's in town or whatever. So you want to see something funny? So, okay. So Cavern of Remembrance is completely broken by having awakened form here. So, okay, well, let me do something real quick. Customize, Roxas. Where's my items? Auto reload, instead of all these high potions, or mega potions, I should say. Where's all my elixirs? No, not my elixirs. I don't want to use those up yet. We'll probably use those for, Org 13 fights. Let me grab my ethers here a minute. Okay, so awaken form, jump, and then Faraga, and then we just fly. In fact, we can fly as much as we want, as long as we have enough MP. In fact, we can fly all the way up here, where we're... Don't feel like doing Cavern of Remembrance again? That's fine. Let's just, fly up here. Parkour? What's that? Movement abilities? What are those? Oh, it's not Nomura's thing. Nomura put in those holes so you could jump down and didn't have to, like, for easier access downwards, but you're not supposed to be able to get up those holes. It's just that Awaken form here with this mod's skill set completely breaks that and like gives you so much mobility that you can just like fly as Roxas there. Oh, yeah, Thundaga's like finisher in this form is super good at clearing out enemies, but it super lags the game. Okay. Oh! Uh-oh. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. I taunted at the wrong time. Well. Oh, well. Listen, guys, it's an alpha, okay? This isn't even a battle, it's an extermination, pretty much. Yeah, Awakened Roxas, pretty good, by the way. He also, gets, something from his KH3, playable section, where, like, he can just dash and teleport and, like, strike an enemy. I didn't even realize it was a thing, because it's, the right trigger plus square, which is used for some other stuff, but I didn't realize that that had an ability for, Awakened for him. And it's pretty good. He, like, just teleports and, like, dashes into an enemy. Probably be kind of useful to follow up for, some of the boss fights. Works in the air and on the ground, too. Although it is kind of cathartic, because, like, that corridor fight is, like, honestly more, challenging. Good thing I saved here. More challenging than, some of the like Org 13 fights, in my opinion. Like the base game, like corridor fight with all the nobodies, can be very challenging. Like I said, I think it's more challenging in some ways than the some of the Org 13 fights. Specifically, like, because it's a series of battles, and if you mess up, you have to go back at least to the like start of them. So. No, I want to go back this way. We can skip some of the parkouring stuff if we go this way. Not that it matters, obviously, because we have awakened mode. Yeah, so that hole up there, we can just... Oh, I forgot to equip my ethers, but that's fine. I'll just use them from the menu if I need to. Oh, wait, this is the way... Yeah. This way, right? Yeah, okay. Let me get some MP back from hitting this thing. There we go. But yeah, the ledges and ability to, like, jump down are supposed to be so that way it's easier to farm out the materials from this area, because there are certain materials that only enemies in the Cavern of Remembrance drop. But yeah, we can kind of abuse them here to allow us to skip a bunch of the parkour stuff. Ah, shoot. Yeah, no, those samurai still do a good amount of damage if you let them do anything. Oh, we're no longer level 69. There we go.
How many times do I have to beat you?
Oh, shoot. Yeah, that was me being dumb. Okay. Oh, shoot. Oh yeah, this area is like really brutal in just the base game. It is like one of the most hype, but like also like hardest fights, I think, of the base game. Definitely of like all the like just fighting normal enemies, for sure.
Shut up. I am me. Nobody else. Ready? You asked for it. Take that. Power. Come on. Power. Ha. Gotcha. Take that. Take that. Ha. Take that. You asked for it. Take that. Power. Come on. Come on. You asked for it. Come on. You asked for it. Come on. Take that.
Yeah. One of our neighbors advised us to close all our windows yesterday because they were spraying pesticide on the nearby fields. Nice.
Tell me why he picked you. Why did the Keyblade choose me? I have to know.
Oh, geez. Goofy's still there. Right, I forgot about that. Well, that we were in our cloak there, though. That's fun.
Okay.
Lost Illusion. Was that the item I needed?
Okay.
I don't know. I think there's pesticides help with noisy neighbors that don't. I don't think that's that kind of pesticide. Okay, so Let me see here. Where's the nearest Moogle? I need to check if that was what I needed to make the Ultima weapon yet. Be Chain of Memories recently. Can't believe how easy it is to cheese Marluxia in that game. Yeah. I think it's a little harder on GBA from what I remember. Because yes, I've played both. Uh, semi-recently. Like a year or two ago, I thought I was gonna make a video about both those games because I'm like one of the only people who in the fan base who like those games. So I was like, dang it, I'm gonna make a video on them. And then I played through both versions of the game, and I never made a video on it. I think all the footage has been lost anyway since the great computer crash of 2023. But anyway, Google's over this way. But yeah, that game's kind of fun, but it's a card game somewhat, so it's kind of easy to break with the right combination of cards. Yes, okay, that was the last thing I needed to give him all of the materials in the game. So now, recipes, Omega weapon, right? What am I missing? That was 6 Orichalcum pluses. Oh, I have to back out. Sorry, I have to back out and then talk to him again. Right. Because I have to give it to him. Right. This game sometimes. Okay. And so now, if I go here, Omega weapon. The key blade above all others increases MP restoration rate by 75% once all MP has been consumed. You may notice this is not the Ultima weapon. This is the Omega weapon. This is the ultimate weapon from 358 over 2 days, which is cool. Ragnarok plus Genie plus Jafar plus Marluxia card, absolute victory, yeah. Well, if you have the Marluxia card, doesn't that mean you've already beaten him? Or is that, do you get it from his first, like, fight before he goes into, like, his actual thing? And I guess I have enough to make a defense boost, so let's make that too. I should go equip it a minute. Not here, because if I equip it here, the game will crash. And then I'll re-get through that section of Okay, so I should be able to equip it over here. Gosh, it looks so good. I'm so glad that somebody took the time to like redo some of these keyblades from 358 over 2 days for like this mod, because some of the 358 over 2 day weapons look really, really good, and it so saddens me they're still stuck on the DS. Anyway. I should probably finalize what all the... Okay, so... We probably want Awaken to have 4 boost. But we can put probably Oblivion on something else. Probably on Light and Dark. Yeah. Or do we want Oblivion on ourselves to get into drives more often? Because this is for the drive gauge. We probably want to do that, right? So we give Omega Weapon to Awakened. And then we give Oathkeeper to Light and Dark. We hold on to... Where is it? Oblivion. And then we have to figure out something for Bladeless. We could give it Dream Sword. Oh, just Blizzard-based attacks. Okay. Dream Sword is what you get here for doing all of the Traverse Town stuff. So it's the replacement for the Keyblade you usually get at the end of was it Under the Sea, Little Mermaid world, yeah. And then Stick is for the end of the Winnie the Pooh thing. Just one if you want more drive orbs and stuff. Kind of good, I guess, but like, for certain things. So I need something that's good for magic here, right? Kyrie's Lucky Charm a keychain. Technically, yes, because that's what, if you look at the keychain on Oathkeeper, that's what it is Kyrie's Lucky Charm. And then for Oblivion, it's like a dark, brown. So, you probably already know this, but I'm just gonna say it. Oblivion and Oathkeeper are both representative of Kyrie and Riku, and kind of represent Sora's relationship with him. That's why Oblivion has those wings for the hilt and kind of looks a little bit like the Keyblade that Riku uses in KH1. And Oathkeeper has Kyrie's keychain, and it is kind of representative of his like promise to come back to her, right? Hence Oathkeeper, right? So anyway. So what do I want? To become one isn't really what I want. Bond of Flame isn't terrible, but like, I think the one I have on now is fine. Lunar Eclipse increases strength by 2 during MP charge and enables combos to continue endlessly. The combo finishing move becomes unavailable. Yeah. Cool symbolism? Yeah, it's fun. Okay. That should be fine for Keyblades for now. Let me, before we head back into fight some of the Org 13 members, let me max out my drive gauge here a minute. It really does recharge really fast if you have Oblivion and like MP charge going on, because your drive gauge raises faster when your MP gauge is empty. So let me just double check my abilities, that there's nothing I can throw on that I want to throw on that I haven't yet. Oh, form boost, yeah. Yeah, just increases the duration of each drive form. I'll take that for sure. There's a couple more abilities I'd like to equip, but I'll have to wait till I level up to do that. Okay. So let's head over to the back entrance to the Cavern of Remembrance so we can get to the data fights a minute. Oh, I should probably save, huh? Yeah, let me go back and save just in case something crashes again or whatever. Yeah. I remember, like, people were so upset when Oathkeeper and Oblivion were not in KH3. To the point where they added it later through, like, free DLC. Gosh, I kind of want to play KH3 now. I did put it on the poll, but I didn't win, I don't think. Actually, I haven't checked that poll in a minute. Let me check real quick. I don't think it won, or is winning. I mean, you guys could change that if you wanted to, but... Oh yeah, it didn't even beat out Star Wars. Okay. But yeah. Ooh, 25 votes. Neat. But yeah. Yeah, Hollow Knight's got a decisive lead. We'll probably go around and play KH3 at some point. Play more KH games. I think I won't subject you guys to Birth by Sleep, though. I'll probably just play that off stream at some point. Because that's, like, one of the only games I haven't finished. But also that game is, like, not terrible story-wise, but, like, gameplay-wise, the, like, combat is, like, really stiff. So, it's not terrible. It just, like, is way over-reliant on animations because of the command deck menu thing. Where there's, like, a bunch of pre-assigned moves you can do and, like, level up, but... Pretty iconic, like Devil May Cry without Rebellion, yeah. Well, I'd say more like if they didn't have the basic Kingdom Key, it would be more like that, but yeah. Oh, do I have to go fight some of the, like, regular fights to unlock the other members? Because these are all the, like, normal members. But I don't see, like, the ones from Chain of Memories. Oh. Yeah, they probably don't show up until you beat their normal forms. Okay. I guess let's go do that in a minute, then. Yeah, let's just start out with that, then. Let me see here. So, H2, Org 13... Lights. I guess they're called absent silhouettes. Yeah, absent silhouette locations. I guess, yeah. Okay, let's go over to Zexion, I guess. Alright, I guess we're doing this a minute. Because, yeah, that'll be a good warm-up. And that way we can just do all the, start on all the Org 13 fights later. So... Let's see, where's the nearest save point? Probably the one in the house. Or actually, you know, is there one right over there? Got it. Speaking of Star Wars, I got a funny story for you. Years ago, one of the soloists in my concert looked like James Earl Jones. I thought it'd be funny if he wore Darth Vader costume while performing on stage, yeah. Although technically, James Earl Jones is only the voice of Darth Vader. He's not the actor of Darth Vader, who was a different guy, and then they just dubbed over him afterwards. Because they wanted somebody who was, like, very tall and, like, physically intimidating to play him. I'm sure James Earl Jones is, like, you know, not short, but he's probably just about average. Come on, it's just average, guys. It's fine. It's not small, it's just average. Okay. So I guess the first one we'll do, because that's the one that the guide is pointing me towards first, is Zexion. Right? Yeah, Zexion, Inner Chamber of Olympus Cave of the Dead. Right. Yeah, I seem to remember where that is. Yeah, it's like right over by here. Unless they remove them? Question mark? Why would they remove them, though? So where is... Cave of the Dead, Inner Chamber. This is where we are, yes? This is the Valley of the Dead. It should be over by... Yeah, it should be right here. Can we just not do those fights? Is that just not a thing we can do? We just can't do those fights because they've already been put in as part of the story? Well, that's kind of dumb. Nah, I guess they did say that they didn't change any of the Cavern of Remembrance stuff yet. Okay, well, that sucks. Let me just double check with one more spot that I'm just not missing something here. There's another one by another save point over in Agrabah. Or there should be. It should be right here. Yeah? No, I guess they removed him for now. Okay. Yeah. They mentioned that they didn't do anything with the Cavern of Remembrance, so. Alright, I guess we'll just fight the ones that are available then. That's fine. We technically did do those fights, just not the upgraded versions of those fights. I was hoping we could do the upgraded versions of the fights, because some of the fights are pretty fun. But at least we get to do, like, I don't know, you know, Zemnis and Roxas, Data Roxas and stuff, so that'll be good. Right, we want the back entrance. Oh well, I'm sure they'll fix it later or like change it later so you can do them. But yeah, they mentioned it's still an alpha. I guess, hey, we'll have to come back in like, I don't know, probably a year or two when this game gets like another big update and some of these issues have been patched out. Maybe we'll even go for Lingering Will at that point. So yeah, okay, so we have all these guys. So what should we do first? Let's start with Dance Water Dance, yeah? That sounds fun. Again, close the Chrome tab. So, okay. I think it's just more clones with this. So, what's my best option here? Probably Awakened Thunder. Awakened Thunder seems like... Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. What? Oop. And there it is. Okay. Yeah, no kidding. Did I jump into my form before I get in there? Or will it kick me out of it? Oh, wait. Sorry. That's the wrong guy. Oh well. I guess we'll try this in a minute.
Come here, I'll make it all stop. Get back! Ready? Get back! Get back!
Oh, jeez. Dude, I remember spending so much time fighting Axel. Like, on the first go around. It took me, like, literally, I think, several hours to beat him. I think there's, like, a... I can find the archive. There's, like, on the old YouTube channel, the Box O'Reilly storage thing, where I used to post all those VODs. There's a whole playthrough of, like... Kingdom Hearts I did, and one of the last playthroughs I remember putting on there. Or maybe it was, no, it was literally the first, my bad. But yes, the Org 13 fights streams, were they really only like an hour long? No. Sorry. Yeah. Data organization fights. Yeah, it was like about 4 hours of me just throwing myself at Axel for one of those streams. Anyway. Let's go back over to Dance Water Dance a minute. And also, it looks like I have to get into my dry form once I'm actually in the fight.
Dance, water, dance.
Holy cow. I can't believe one hit from those, like, brings me down to 1 HP. That is crazy. Oh my gosh. I was, like, 1 away there, though. Okay. Try that again. Okay. That wasn't too bad.
Dance, water, dance. Get real. Look which one of us is winning. Dance, water, dance. Come on. Ready?
What the heck is going on with this? Why are they doing that? What was the strategy for this guy again? For Sora? I cannot remember. Would Lane Dark Form be better here, maybe? I wonder. I feel like the strategy for this guy was, Wisdom Form Fire, right?
Water, dance. Get real. Look which one of us is winning. Water, dance. Ready? Dance, water, dance.
Yeah, I think Fire's the way to go. I'm not sure if it should be this or Bladeless Form. I could also throw on, like,
Dance, water, dance.
Bond of Flame or whatever. You know I'm doing a lot of damage because the game is starting to lag.
Come on. Water.
Oof. Okay. So the strategy there is definitely like the fire. I could probably go into Bladeless instead of Awaken to save some drive gauge. Yeah, let's try that, I guess.
Dance, water, dance. Get real. Look which one of us is winning. You asked for it.
Yeah, I think this is the better option.
Dance, water, dance.
Because it's easier to control. There's much more of a dash to the Awakened one. And it's not bad, but, like, between the two, I think this is the better option. Oh my gosh, I was missed out on one. Okay. Should I go Wake on Form Fire? Or should I just keep going with Bladeless Form? I don't know. I feel like I should just keep trying a little bit more with the Bladeless, because I really want some more drive gauge for ah, shoot. There we go. Oh, shoot. Okay. Yeah, I think Bladeless Form is definitely the way to go there. Sorry, I was trying to get a little more drive gauge so I could go into Awakened Form there. 'Cause I think if I can Bladeless Form and then earn like 1 bar of drive gauge, I can go ahead into Awakened Form and get rid of him. Oh my gosh. Yeah, they really don't like any attack that's not magic. Any attack that's not magic, they'll instantly retaliate with, like, really high damage attacks. Okay. So I'll have to keep, like, my, magic gauge up. I mean, they do drop a lot of MP orbs for that specific reason, right? Or they're supposed to, anyway. Seems like they don't consider the dash, like air dash fire, though, as, like, technically magic. Even though it does kill them in, like, 1 hit, same as normal fire does. So if they, like, survive or whatever, they'll try and retaliate with their attacks. It is kind of fun how so many of the fights are kind of like more like puzzle stuff. There are some that are kind of annoying because of that puzzle aspect sometimes, but like overall it's pretty fun. And it helps the fights not get too repetitive, because if it was all straight up normal fights, obviously it could get like very repetitive very quickly. There we go. Oh shoot, I need to use Ghost Stealer there. A reaction command. I need to fix my items. What? I got the reaction command, didn't I? Or is there a second one I have to follow up with? Okay. Alright. Okay. Yeah. Again, I could level up a little bit more. It would make it a bit easier. But some of these fights are just going to be kind of like figuring out the patterns and practicing. And also figuring out, like, sometimes what the best thing I can do as Roxas is, because it'll be slightly different than what the best strategy is as Thora. Although it seems like fire is kind of like the way to go here. I think we'll save Zemnis and Data Roxas for last. I don't think we'll be able to get through all the fights today, but we could probably get through most of them, and then probably get through the rest on Tuesday. I don't think we'll do Lingering Will. I don't know if you can even well, yeah, I think you can unlock it, right? But, like I said, I've never defeated it vanilla, and I'd prefer to try and defeat it vanilla first before I start messing around with that. And also, people better than me have been trying to do it, and, like, it's been a little hard for them with the way some of the animations work and everything. Play a KH Missing Link or not. Is that the mobile game, Charles? I think that's the mobile game, right? Unless I'm mistaken on that. No, I don't want to do the combo finisher. Gosh, dang. I hate that fire combo finisher so much in Awakened form. It's so long, and it is, like, so easy to accidentally do. Like, the normal, like, fire, Agra, of like of awakened form is pretty good, but boy howdy, it's a
Dance, water, dance.
combo finisher is like really long.
Ready? Dance, water, dance.
Yes, the mobile game. No, I won't. I played some of the original mobile game, but I have no interest in playing the new one. I got way too much stuff to do in my time to be focused to be playing that game. I got so many better things I could be doing with my time. If I need to know the plot, I'll watch somebody else's plot summary of it. I'm not gonna like play another mobile game, KH mobile game, just so I can get a bunch of like lore dumped in a bad way. Or I'll watch till like, I don't know, the movie they make out of it in the collection or something like they did with the other one. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how much I'm going to care about the story just in general now that we're done with the whole Xehanort saga thing. Oh, gosh. I was still on that. For me, though, I'll just be watching cutscenes of it. Yeah, makes sense. No, it's really dumb that they keep putting, like, important stuff in, like, mobile games. Because, A, it's really grindy, and B,
Dance, water, dance.
we've already had one of the mobile games go down, and now you just can't play that story. So if you want to experience that plot firsthand, you really can't. You know? Like so many other live service games, it's just not around. So if you want to experience the plot of the game the way it was, you literally can't anymore. I think Destiny 2 has a similar problem where because they keep taking out like different expansions and stuff, like you just can't like play the story as it was as it was intended originally. Gosh, that low health noise. Oh gosh. Okay. Demix got into serious mode, I guess, huh?
Dance,
Yeah.
water, dance. Get real. Look which one of us is winning. You asked for
Oh, shoot, that's not the right drive form. Okay.
water, dance.
You know what? Kill me. There we go. SMT5 is out? SMT5 came out on the Switch, Nash. What's coming out soon is SMT5 Vengeance. It's an expanded version that's coming to modern platforms, so you can play it in 60 frames on something that's better than a Switch screen, so... Oh my gosh.
Get real. Look which one of us is winning. Ready? Dance, water, dance. Dance, water, dance. Dance, water, dance. Take that! Take that! Ha! Come on! Dance, water, dance!
Oh my gosh. Already?
Come on, keep to the beat. Ready? Got you now. Come on, keep to the beat. Got you now.
Hi, can I do anything? I'd like to put in an application to be able to do anything in this fight. Thank you.
Like it? Come on, keep to the beat. Got you now. Like it? Like it? Take that. Come on, keep to the beat. Got you now. Come on, keep to the beat. Got you now. Ain't it?
Oh my gosh. Ow. Okay. What? Okay. All right. Sure. Okay. Please seek remedial classes. Okay. Please get good and then try again later. Okay. I did not expect Demics of all people to be one of the harder fights. Maybe this isn't one of the harder fights. Maybe this is just the start of the pain. But yeah, no, SMT5 Vengeance is what's coming out soonish. And that's got some new content added, and it'll be coming to more modern platforms. So you'll be able to play it in better resolutions. There technically is some carryover if you have a save file on Switch, but only if some of the demons, for whatever reason. It's a really weird, convoluted, like, carryover between versions of the games. But yeah, it used to be a Switch exclusive, but it's coming to more modern platforms and PC here in later this year. Data fights are designed for masochists. It's designed to be like the ultimate challenge. To test, like, to be like an ultimate test of everything you've learned over the course of the game. Between that and, like, I mean, I didn't mean to go into this drive for it, but I'll take it. Maybe this will do a bit better. Your free trial in life has expired. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. But yeah, the between these and the mushroom fights, they really did add a lot of stuff to challenge people if they wanted it. And this isn't even like the hardest you can get these fights to be, because you could be doing this level 1. And then if you really wanted to push yourself, you could try and go no damage level 1. Which I don't know if it's something I'll ever do. I don't know. Level 1... level 1 runs are kind of interesting and, like, really make you get good at the game. But, like, I don't know, man. It seems like even too far for me. Although, I say even too far for me, but, like, I don't know. Not like I'm on a huge pedestal here with, like, how much I play these games or anything. But, like, I don't know, I'm a pretty big fan of the series, and I've done, like, a good amount of the challenges, but, like, I don't know if I could do level 1. Oh my gosh. Man, as soon as, like, he gets back on his feet, he immediately goes back into his combos. My goodness. I can see why high-level players memorize revenge values and stuff, because otherwise it's kind of hard to tell when they're about to clap back. If you don't know, there's a invisible value called a revenge value, where after getting hit enough, they have enough and they just start going into their combos. I'm still not sure where his, like, openings are. Also, my items are way funky. I need to replace my items to be something better. Okay. Yeah, look at all these mega potions. Yeah. I think if I challenged myself enough, I could defeat them level 1. But boy, howdy, we'd be here a while. I don't know. I do want to try some harder challenges next year for some of the action games. Like, I want to go back to... and do, like, I don't know, DMD for, like, DMC 5 or something, you know? I think I could at least beat them on level 1 on critical if I really sat here and grinded it out for a while.
Dance, water, dance.
I mean, it's not like you can't do it. It's not like people don't do it. And there's, like, I don't know. That kind of challenge is, like, Um, that kind of challenge is yeah. Sorry, I lost what I forgot what I was gonna say. My train of thought. Anyway, does KH1 have a critical mode? A critical mod? I think I don't know. I haven't checked. I know that like I think Final Mix or like the re-releases of it have proud mode because I think there was just standard and easy in the original, but like
Look sharp. Okay, take that.
ah shoot, I knew. Yeah. Uh, revenge values, baby. Well, at least I'm consistently getting to the actual fight part of this fight.
Dance, water, dance. Get real. Look which one of us is winning. You asked for it. Dance, water, dance.
Yeah, maybe they have. I haven't checked. TBH, I haven't looked at too much modding for the KH stuff because I just haven't booted up the PC versions of the Epic Games like versions of Kingdom Hearts. Even though I own them and have them installed, I just haven't gotten around to them at all. Even this is like not for that version of the game. It's for the PS2 version of the game that's just been modded. So even this isn't technically like the actual like KH for the PC really. Oh my gosh. Ah! Okay. I really wish I knew when he was gonna clap back. Because, yeah. If I don't know, then I have to go in with at least a little bit of health. So that way I don't get just, like, randomly slapped for my last bit of HP there. And since everything can bring me down to 1 HP, it's kind of annoying there. Well. But I think I've started to figure out, like, his openings for that second part. So. At least with the other fights, we won't have to go through like as many gimmicks to actually get to the fight. We'll just be in the fight, you know? Because, like, at this point, I kind of wish I could just skip this intro bit where you have to kill all the clones, because it's already, like, something I can do consistently. So the only part I'm having issues with is the second half where you actually fight against him and trying to figure out his patterns and, like, trying to get a feel for when he starts to clap back or whatever. It's funny how well this works. I know that fire, like, is used a lot, like, Wisdom Form Fire is used a lot, by people who are really good at this game, because it has, like, a low revenge value. So it, like, doesn't get them as angry as quickly, so they don't retaliate as quickly. Yeah, if you're really good at this game, you're, like, counting the revenge value in your head, and, like, you know exactly how much each hit does, so you can kind of figure out when they're gonna, like, retaliate or whatever. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's so that, like, fights end in a cool way, and, like, you can still use magic for that, but yeah, I understand. Oh my gosh. Ah! Alright. Getting there, though. Yeah, I think just using Bladeless Form is probably my best bet for this fight. And just going for that fire. It's gonna be most of the fight. I guess I could, give, yeah. I guess I could give Bladeless Form a better Keyblade, too, or maybe equip some Ethers, so I'm not, like, running around out of magic and afraid to get close. I always thought people did that to stop people from over-relying on combo pluses. You mean for the fire? I mean, it's a little bit of both. Fire is a good combo extender in base game. Like Wisdom Form and, Form Fire and stuff is, like, pretty good. But, the other reason is because of Fire's revenge value, being lower than certain other types of attacks. And so because of that, you can keep attacking for a little bit longer, like this, where he's, like, not retaliating. Somebody who's better at this game could explain it better than I could, but that's kind of how it works. Oh my gosh. Okay. That was dumb. Of me. I should have just gone for limit break and cured there. Or it's fired off some magic and then gone for it.
Dance, water, dance. Get real. Look which one of us is winning. Power. Come on.
Oops. That was the wrong one. No, they're in this game too. But you get less of them if you're doing level 1 critical mode. Because level 1, the only way to get more combo pluses is by ranking up your drive forms. Since a lot of the skills, you know, are locked behind leveling up. Although you do get, I think, at least one combo plus from the start on critical. But yeah, like some of the combo plus abilities are unlocked by leveling up. And if you're playing on level 1, you don't get that. So your combos just aren't quite as long as they otherwise would be. And also, you know, they're not as strong because you're not getting stats from leveling up, so... Oh my gosh. You know what? I should just bladeless form. What the heck? I didn't even get a second there to... I was spamming the limit break button to cure and hit him, but like... I didn't even get a second there to actually hit him. Okay.
Dance, water, dance. Look sharp. Power. Come on. Dance, water, dance. Dance, water, dance.
Ah, yes. Good old Kingdom Hearts gameplay. Press X to win. No matter how much you mod the game, some things never change.
Ain't it a blast? Come on. Come on. Come on, kick to the beat. Got you now. Come on, kick to the beat. Power. Got you now. Dance, water, dance.
Play KH2? What? Future City? I am playing KH2, technically. Modded version of it, but yeah. It's a mass triangle to win, yeah. Yeah, a little bit of that carries over here with the reaction commands, but...
Come on, kick to the beat. Got you now.
Man, MP Rage with this form is fun. I don't know if you noticed there, but like I kept hitting him over and over again. Because of the Keyblade I equipped, so like it never goes into the combo finisher while it's an MP Rage, so I can just keep hitting them in the air. It's pretty good. Because the aerial combos on this are pretty good.
Come on, kick to the beat.
It's kind of a niche but fun Keyblade, and I think it works pretty well for this form. Ah. Come on. I still think that the command menu is kind of flawed. Shoot. in terms of how you have to like menu in the middle of fights. It feels very clunky. It's something I've never been able to get over for these games. It's fine for the most part, but like when you're really trying to do a lot of stuff in
Water dance. Look sharp.
these kinds of games, or like the KH games, like it really feels very clunky sometimes. I don't know. It's just something I've never been able to get super comfortable with. Because you're trying to like menu with the D-pad while you're also like trying to do combos. And like, it's even worse usually because you only have like 4 slots, so for your hotbar. I don't know. It's kind of like baked into the KH formula at this point, but like, yeah. I guess it makes sense in an action RPG, but like in some of the fights, like I said, in the like post-game fights or like some of the harder fights, you really feel it. If you're trying to like go for an item or something. And especially in a fight like this where you only have one character and it still asks you which character you'd like to use the item on, or like items that like apply to everybody, it'll still ask like and have you confirm which party. It'll say like everyone instead of just like letting you use the item, you know. Oh.
Ready? Got you now. Dance, water dance. Power.
But yeah, rechain of memories just comes down to like setting up the right combos and then just mashing to like have them Nope, there it is. Okay.
Come on, keep to the beat. Got you now. How do you like it? Come on, keep to the beat. Got you now. Power. Come on, keep to the beat. Got you now.
Yeah, I'm not sure where his openings are here. Can I not block those pillars? I thought that's what I was supposed to be doing. All about building an Exodia deck? Yeah. Or more accurately, a black hole deck, right? Well, actually, black hole, you wouldn't use that for grinding for the most part. I think it's Tornado, right? Tornado and Ultima Flare or whatever. Mega Flare. If I remember correctly. That you use for grinding in that game. Dude, where's his openings? I'm gonna have to wait for my MP to fully recharge here. Okay. Yeah, I should have packed some ethers, I guess. Oh, he's almost dead. No, come on. Don't do this to me now. No! Fudging. I would have had him too if you hadn't gone invulnerable there.
Dance, water dance.
Get real. Look which one of us is winning.
You asked for it.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay.
You asked for it.
Come on. Like it. Like it. Power. Like it. Come on, kick to the beat. Got you now. Dance, water, dance. Okay.
Yeah, what am I supposed to do? My only way of restoring my MP in time is hitting them, but like if I hit them, they just counter. Ah! Okay. Okay, I get it, I get it, I get it. Stop it. No! Come on. Oh, finally. Okay. Okay.
Like it. Come on, kick to the beat. Got you now.
Tell me why I picked you. Tell me.
Come on, kick to the beat.
I think I need to pack some ethers. Remember to do that after this. After I probably die again.
Come on, kick to the beat. Got you now.
Although I will say there's a good amount of like strategy in deck building in a recom, if nothing else. Since you can really build the deck so that like once you're done with your first set of slights, the next like set of slights will also become available. So there's like a good amount of like deck building in that aspect. Right? Because like you'll do your first set of slights and then the second set of slights will be like primed up as well. So if you like really min-max your deck, there's like a good of like deck building that way. Heart Souls, kind of, yeah. I don't know about that. This is actually easier than it would usually be. Or Roxas is quite a bit more powerful combo-wise than Sora. Can attest to the fact that this is even harder with just base Sora. Although there I kind of prepped ahead of time, like I actually watched tutorial videos and stuff, and I had like a bunch of elixirs. Here I don't have that as much. So, like I'll probably have to pack myself some ethers next time I do this fight. And there's also some cheesy stuff I can do with Roxas that I could never do as Sora. Oh, jeez. Not again, no! Exact same situation as last time. I really need to pack myself some ethers or like some elixirs or something. I'm out of items? Oh, no. Okay, there we go. Come on. Come on, he's almost dead. If I can get him out of this dance water dance phase again without losing my drive form. Come on. No, he's gonna go for it again. Dude, come on. Give up, you... Oh, here it is. Okay. 99 forms. Oh, and I'm almost out of drive form. Okay. Hold that thought, Christian. Fighting for my life out here. Hold on. Oh! Next 12 streams now, but probably next week. We'll see how long it takes, but probably next week. And then whenever we finish them, we'll just start Hollow Knight after that. All right, cool. Have I thought about doing a Dark Souls challenge run? I've never played a Dark Souls game, Christian. So I think I'll probably play one on stream at some point. I'd like to play Dark Souls 1 and 3. I've heard mixed things about 2. Maybe I'll play 2 at some point. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll just go through. But I want to play those so I can play Elden Ring at some point. Right? So, I don't know. I think it could be fun to play and stream at some point here. We'll see. Those games are a bit long, though. So, it would take a while. We'll see how Hollow Knight goes, because Hollow Knight will be the longest game I've played on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I think. Ever? Or at least in a while. Because, yeah, since probably Blue Dragon, because Hollow Knight's supposed to be about 40 hours. Everything that I've played on Tuesdays and Thursdays has been, like, about 20 hours max. So it's not too bad to get through in, like, 2 or 3 hour chunks like this. But, Hollow Knight's going to be quite a bit longer if it wins the poll, which it probably will, since that one's more like a 40-hour game. Probably more if I want to go for, like... I know there's probably secret bosses and stuff, so... Alright, I don't think I want to do another gimmicky fight today, so let's, not do this guy. Let's do him maybe tomorrow or something. Let's do a nice... Let's do a fun one. Let's do this, do the Zigbar fight. Actually... Let me just make sure I equip some items again, because I am all out of items. You know what? Let's just equip all my elixirs. I can make more off stream. It's not a big deal. In fact, I could probably make some more if I went to the Moogle right now. I'll probably do a little bit of that, like grinding up level and making a couple more, like... items, like maybe some more equipment and stuff. Let me go out and in so it saves that I have those equipped. But yeah, at least probably most of next week will be just the Orc 13 fights. There's also not like the full 13, unfortunately, because of the mods putting those Chain of Memory fights as in place of some of the Disney fights. So I can't refight them without like replaying sections of the game or whatever, I guess. Because they took away the balls where you could usually access those fights because they're just as replacements for the Disney fights now. But since they haven't gotten around to modifying it, the Cavern of Remembrance or like this area yet, it doesn't unlock those just by beating them as part of the story. They'll probably add or figure that out later, so. Anyway.
Get real. Look what's
So let's go ahead and do Zigbar a minute. I think there's some that are going to be just as tough as that. I think the Data Roxas fight is going to be kind of hard. I think the Axel fight is going to be kind of hard. This one's going to be annoying. But I think at least the rest we should just be able to fight, you know? We don't have to, like, do a little mini game and then fight him. Except for, I guess, the card guy.
Look sharp.
Oh, jeez. I thought I had enough time there to use an elixir. I did not. As if. I'm already half Xehanort. That's insane!
You really shouldn't have betrayed
Look
us.
sharp.
So what do you think?
Bang. Dang. Man. Okay. I think I should just be trying to dodge here in this first phase
Really shouldn't have betrayed us.
until you can do the reaction command to get him out of his perch. Yeah. Oh, you know what I should be using here? Yeah. I should be using Reflect here. Let me just swap over to this so I have Reflect queued up. And then I'll just do that, yeah. Where is he? He's over this way.
You really shouldn't have betrayed
Look
us.
sharp.
So what do you think?
Yeah, there it is.
You act.
Dang, okay. That was dumb. Although I think you can just, like, manually block those as well. But I need to not spam Reflect so much. But Reflect is the right way to go, I think.
You really shouldn't have betrayed us.
Get real. Look which one of us is winning.
So what do you think?
Yeah, okay. I don't know why, but it feels a lot more natural to dodge roll for me than the dash that we have as Roxas. I don't know, maybe it's just years of muscle memory, but I know exactly, like, how many iframes and when the iframes occur for Sora's,
Get real.
like, dodge
One
roll,
of us is
but,
winning.
like, the dash is just not as, like, obvious to me. Oh, shoot, that was the wrong command menu.
Take that.
Okay, see you later, Nash. Have a good one. Drama. Yeah. I've been trying to get rid of some of the drama stuff in my timeline. I don't know. Drama and, like, shaking fists at clouds. Like, I've gotten some, like...
You really
Get
shouldn't have
real.
betrayed us.
Look which one of us is winning.
So what do you think?
Ready? Power. Power. Okay.
Oh, incoming.
Gotcha now.
How many times do I have to beat you?
Clever little sneak.
Oh my gosh. I thought I was gonna get a second there where he wouldn't, like, shoot me, but nope. What a character Zigbar is. Such a character, they decided to make him the new main bad guy. Kind of.
Shouldn't have betrayed us.
Sharp.
Oh gosh dang it. I did it again.
Power. Take that.
Gotcha now.
Okay.
Oh gosh, the animation is all messed up.
Clever little sneak.
Oh my gosh. I keep forgetting that, like, he immediately shoots me again after that. I was gonna go for, like, the heal a minute. Honestly, not that far off. Not that far off. Although, I was gonna say an eye patch does not boss make, but then,
One of
like,
us is winning.
Metal Gear Solid 5 is a thing, right? If you know, you know.
Oh yeah?
Take that. Come on. Take that. Come on. Got you. Take that.
It's not gonna be that long. Maybe if there were all 13 battles, but, like, we can't even do all 13 battles, because mod.
Take that. Take that.
Yeah, dang. Venom Snick, yeah. How are we doing on time? Yeah. Let's at least get through Zigbar, I guess.
Look which one of us
And then
is
we can do some more next Tuesday, once I've leveled up a little bit more. Mingus Mongus, I went for Elixir, and he got me.
You really shouldn't have betrayed us.
Look sharp.
So what do you think?
Ah. Was trying to get my MP back up by hitting him, but eh. Should just go into drive for him, honestly.
You really shouldn't have betrayed
Get
us.
real. Look which one of us is winning.
Dang. Maybe I should try and getting good and just defending against his attacks instead of using Reflect. Yeah, but I need to get good and actually use Reflect first before I start
You really
thinking about that.
shouldn't have betrayed
Get
us.
real. Look which one of us is winning.
It's weird that he like sometimes he'll go right for it and sometimes he won't. Nah, that's Zigbar for you. Always keeping you guessing. Are we gonna get another Woody versus Xehanort cutscene in Cage 4? Gosh, I wish. We won't, but gosh, I wish. Maybe we'll get like another. You know what? But it would be fun to get more cutscenes of like that or like, the cutscene from Monsters Inc. where they just throw him into a door. Stuff like that where like the Disney characters are like, I'm tired of your BS. Is a lot of fun, honestly. But yeah, it was funny seeing stuff like that where like the Disney characters were like, I don't know who you are, but I know you're bad, so yeet. Or what else do I... Because clearly nobody ever loved you.
One of us is winning.
So good. Got it. Nice. Yeah, so you can defend against that, and I honestly should just get good and do that, but... Nah.
You asked for it. Take that.
Gotcha now. Clever little sneak.
You asked for it.
Shoot. Woody and KH is voiced by Tom Hanks' brother, Jim. Yes. Yeah, I knew that. Yep, yep. It's kind of fun. Cool. But I'd love to see other characters in this game that aren't affiliated with Disney to add comedic content like Grumpy Cat. Yeah. I mean, there's a whole, like, list of Final Fantasy characters that they could pull from
You really shouldn't.
that they just haven't,
Real.
you know?
Which one of us is winning?
So what do you think? Heads up.
You asked for it. Gotcha.
Gotcha now.
You asked for it.
Beans. Was not a lot of room to maneuver there. Well.
You really shouldn't have betrayed us.
Look sharp.
Oh my gosh. Ah! Okay. That was dumb. Although I noticed something interesting. I don't take damage if I block. So, okay. Because of how the block works for Roxas and how it's different than Sora's block. I think only the first couple of bullets get reflected back at him. Because then, after which, Roxas kind of, like, readies up for, like, a counterattack.
Ready?
So what do you think?
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
Clever little sneak. Heads up. Heads up.
Ah, beans. Went for an elixir there, but was not room to use it.
You really shouldn't have betrayed us. So what do you think?
That was dumb. Of me. Oops. Although I have noticed that if I go into a reflect, there's sometimes not enough, because of the extra swing animation that's on reflect for Roxas, there's sometimes not enough room to go into a defend from there. So I have to kind of commit to using reflect if I want to use reflect there.
So what do you think?
Oh my gosh. What was I supposed to do there? I didn't immediately spam reflect or defend, so I just died. 'Cause after the first attack, I was spamming the button to reflect, and it just didn't. So,
You really shouldn't have betrayed us.
Look sharp.
go. Zigbar would be the kind of guy to cheat.
Ready?
Oh yeah, not quite the same thing, but talking about cheaters and like aimbot and stuff reminded me of Escape from Tarkov. Have you guys heard like about how absolutely messed up that game got recently? Not with cheaters necessarily, but definitely with some scummy people. Hold on. So basically, oh gosh, I'm in the floor.
Clever little sneak.
They put out a $250 version, with like solo content and like co-op content that they said that they were gonna put out as like part of the game. Dang. But instead they charged $250 for it because they didn't have the servers ready for everybody to be able to do that content. And then they took away the $150 version and like went back on the promise that like people who bought the $150 version would be able to would automatically get any of the DLC, future DLC.
Get real. Look what
And then
you
they tried to change the wording on the website and gaslight people into thinking that they just read the description wrong or whatever.
power.
So what do you think?
That's wild, yeah. It's a shame too, because like they had been doing good on like not weirdly monetizing or like doing anything like super annoying like that, which is why like a lot of people bought the $150 version because they just like really enjoy that kind of game, and there wasn't any other kind of like there wasn't another game quite like Escape from Tarkov that was like scratching the itch that they had for that kind of stuff. So, oh yeah, the changing of the wording for sure. Yeah. And also like they were trying to pretend that like the new mode didn't constitute as like actual DLC. Like they were trying to redefine like what DLC meant. But yeah, it's like a very out of character kind of thing for them to do. And also really unnecessary? I don't know, maybe they thought it was necessary. But like, I think what it was is that they didn't have like capabilities to like roll out, like they didn't have the server capacity to basically like roll out the shoot. I dashed too slowly. There was a fraction of a second where I didn't dash because I was trying to menu over to my items and I died. But anyway, like they just didn't have like the server capacity for like the new co-op mode that they wanted to put out, so they were gonna just put it behind the $250 bundle. But then it like was poorly communicated. Like if they had just said to people like, "Hey, we don't have the server capacity to like have everybody like try out the new mode at the same time, so we're gonna like lottery the system it for the people who bought the $150 version, or like do that, or like, you know, we're gonna it's only going to be available for people who buy the $250 bundle." Like even if they had just said outright like why the $250 bundle was a thing, people would have been like annoyed, but they would have been like understood like their concerns. But because they didn't communicate with players and then tried to lie to them, that was like the real big thing. Like they had the $150 package before, and like people bought that because they wanted to support the game. But like to like insult the like players' intelligence and like try and change the wording on the website to like pretend that like, and like try and redefine like DLC, like was just like what really ticked people off. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna kill the game, but like it certainly is not gonna help the game. And I think people are gonna be a lot more leery of like buying any sort of like DLC or any sort of packs to like help promote or like to help the game or anything like that in the future, you know? Dang. I wonder if I should be like using reversal there. I should try reversal some.
You really shouldn't have betrayed
Get
us.
real. Look which one of us is winning.
Yeah. Does it knock them back at him? I think it does. So I can reversal there as well. But I have to time it right. Kind of like with the guard.
You really shouldn't have
I think I should still reflect at the start, but using... Yeah. Oh my gosh, really? I had him... Nope, I wanted to use limit break here. Come on. Oh my gosh. What? I thought I got the reaction command. What? I saw the animation of the reaction command start to play. Don't lie to me, game. Don't lie to me. Come on. After all this time we spent together, you're gonna lie to me like that? Jeez. Jeez Louise.
You really shouldn't have betrayed us.
Okay.
So what do you think? Oh yeah?
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Gotcha now.
Come on.
Clever little sneak.
Okay.
You asked for it. You asked for it.
Gotcha now.
But yeah, I don't know. Escape from Tarkov isn't the kind of game I usually like to play, but I've always, like, I saw it, like, back when it first came out, and, like, you know, as it's been kind of popular and stuff. And I saw that, like, was a thing not that long ago, so. I don't know, kind of interesting. I try and keep up with, like, what's going on, you know? Not something that really affects me, but, like, is Bladeless form just the best form to go up against these guys? It might honestly be. It's pretty strong and nimble. And I can still use magic. And it only costs 3 gauge, as opposed to, like, some of the other ones. Oh, shoot. Hi, hello. I went for the elixir, and I think I used it, but then it, like, interrupted me, which technically shouldn't be possible, I think. Whatever. Yeah, I think Bladeless form might be the better play here, honestly.
You really shouldn't have betrayed
Get
us.
Because I can still use magic, but it only costs 3 gauge, and it's got some pretty good air combos.
So what do you think?
Oh my gosh.
You really shouldn't have betrayed
Get
us.
real. Look which one of us is winning.
I do have it, yeah. That's why I was confused about why I got hit there. Because, like, once you enter the animation for healing, or cure or whatever, you shouldn't be able to be hit as long as you have Leaf Bracer on, which I do. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm starting to get the timing down for defending against his attacks. It's still pretty close, especially at the start there, if he goes for that one configuration where he's, like, on a platform in the middle, and you have to, like, run around to get to him. Like, if he starts with that configuration, it's still pretty tight, but, like... Or this configuration. Yeah. Because if he goes for that configuration, I have to commit to the reflector die. Yeah. That's that's also partially what makes the limit break in this game so good, because you can cure yourself, be invincible for a little bit, and do a good amount of damage. Yeah. Like, see, I would usually take normal. I would take, like, a bunch of damage there, but... Dang. That was just a bunch of misinputs from me.
You really shouldn't have betrayed us.
Sharp.
So what do you think?
Come on. Take that. Come on.
I think the biggest difference between this fight and his normal one is that he doesn't need to reload. Which, like, was his main, like, opening during his normal fight. You know, when he'd go armed and reload. Or whatever. Dang.
You really shouldn't have betrayed
Get
us.
real. Look which one of us is winning.
So what do you think?
Come on.
betrayed us.
Sharp.
So what do you think?
Gotcha. Aha. Aha. Gotcha. Gotcha. Take that. Take that.
So what do you think?
Gotcha. Gotcha. Aha. Aha. You asked for it.
Gotcha now.
Tell me why you picked me.
Gotcha.
You clever little sneak.
You asked for it.
The only thing I will say is that
Okay.
bladeless form.
You asked for it.
Shoot. I'm gonna go down there. Yeah, the one thing about bladeless is that I can't defend in bladeless. I can only dash. Like there's no defend animation. Whereas if I went into like light or dark or like the other two dry forms, I can still use the block function. But I can only dash and like dodge
You really
with the
Get real.
other
Look which one
with
of us is winning.
bladeless.
Power. You asked for
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's not worth going into bladeless because you can't defend. So like there, I'm just kind of screwed if I don't have MP. Hmm.
You really shouldn't have
Get
betrayed us.
real. Look which one of us is winning.
So what do you think?
Oh my gosh. Ay ay ay.
You really shouldn't have betrayed
Look
us.
sharp. Take that.
He was not happy about that. I brought him down to about half health in like 2 seconds, and he was not happy about it. Yeah, and since I didn't have any MP there to like use a reflect on as bladeless, I kind of got boned there.
Get real. Look which one of us is winning.
I guess I could have like probably dodged a bit better on that. Gosh, I hate that like little platform thing. Like where it's just a little circle with a platform in the middle. Mostly I hate it because you can't jump over the like the little gap, so you have to run all the way around.
You really shouldn't have betrayed us.
Sharp.
So what do you think?
You asked for it. Ready?
Dang, I was about to go back into bladeless form. He saw that coming and was like, nope, not letting you do that again. Okay. I don't know. The risk reward of bladeless mode is just like very high.
You really shouldn't have betrayed us. So what do you think?
Oof. Meant to jump there, but was still holding the quick command, so I used fire instead. Oh well.
You really shouldn't have betrayed
Get
us.
real. Look which one of us is winning.
So what do you think?
I don't know, it's kind of interesting. Because I can kind of work off of what I remember and what the strategies are for Sora. But they won't translate one-to-one for Roxas, so... A little bit of this is just coming up with, like, new... Like, figuring out what's best for Roxas, you know? Versus what was good for Sora. And how I can use Roxas's expanded skill set to like to my advantage. That's kind of nice, because these bosses are very much solved solutions at this point. Like, you can go and find, like, tons of guides on how to fight them as Sora. So, as long as you follow the guide and, like, you pull off those strategies, you can, like, win. And it's not that I can't win here, or, like, that there's any, like, doubt that I can win. It's just, like, what is the best way to, like, take on this boss with, like, a different skill set, you know? Oh, I didn't mean to revert. Shoot, I meant to go for an item. Should have done that when I knocked him down a minute. Oh well. That or just gone for a limit break and healed myself.
You really shouldn't have betrayed us. So what do you think?
Really starting to get that dodge, or that that defend timing on point. Although it seems a bit more generous than I thought it would be. What the heck? I spammed reflect there and I just die. Ah. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's like that in the sword fight too, but I think genuinely if I get hit there on that first start of that combo, it's just an insta kill. Ah.
You really shouldn't have betrayed us.
Well, getting there. Getting there. Alright. Spam reflect. Yeah. Okay.
Gotcha now.
Okay, got him. Now spam reflect. There it is. Bladeless. Oh, shoot. Okay. Well, I got him to use that, so we're getting farther into his phases. I think you can reaction command that big bullet like you can with the assassin. Is it assassin or like his nobodies, the ranged ones?
Really shouldn't have
Good
betrayed
for
us.
you.
They've got a similar
Roxas
attack
is winning.
that you can that is not good.
Ready?
That was not good timing. Gotta love that MP rage.
Ready? Take that. Take that.
So what do you think?
Aha! Take that. Take that.
Oh boy. Desperation move. Well, hey, now we are talking because I got him to use his desperation move. Holy cow. All right. Hey, new phase unlocked. Yeah, that's his desperation move there. I can't remember how you get around that as Sora. Because we've been going for 3 hours. Okay, let's put in a few more attempts. I got him to his desperation move. It'd be nice to get this one done today. We'll go for a little bit longer and then I'll...
You really shouldn't have.
Oh, right. I got somebody coming over that I gotta... Okay. Yeah, okay. Let's do this attempt here, and then I gotta wrap it up for today. Unless this attempt is real short, because I gotta be ready for somebody coming over later, so... Okay, let's do one more attempt. Let's do one more real attempt here, and then I gotta wrap up for today. So... But hey, I got him to his desperation move, so... Yeah, I'll definitely level up a little bit off stream, and maybe double check my accessories, make a few more elixirs.
You really shouldn't have betrayed us.
Maybe practice a little bit off stream. Because I want to do all the fights on stream, but if I like practice off stream, it'll save me some sanity. As long as I like just do them on stream, you know, at some point.
So what do you think?
Ready?
You checked your sanity at the door? Fair. But trust me, like, it can get way worse. Like, it got pretty bad, the first time I tried to do these fights. So, it can get worse. So, I'd like to prevent it from getting too bad. But yeah, I can totally, like, lose my mind to trying to do these fights for sure. And I have before, so I want to make sure it doesn't happen again. Because I don't have time to, like, lose my sanity right now. Really inconvenient. I need to be going to, like, work interviews and stuff. If I'm going just babbling about, like, dodge canceling or something, it's gonna look bad. All right, I think that's good for now. Oh boy. Oh, buddy. Okay. All right. Well, we got at least one person done, right? So got halfway through one. Got usually be recovered at the lost and found. Listen, if it was, I can't find it at lost and found. Otherwise, it wouldn't be called lost sanity. It would be called the lost and found sanity. Okay. Anyway, we got one person done. We got halfway through another. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's a total of 8 without the 5 from Chain of Memories, and we got through 1. So we got 1/8 of the way there. 1.58 if you want to count that. So yeah. But yeah, I'll go like level up. We still got a good amount of levels. That would help. Oh, did the game just crash? I went to open the pause menu and the game crashed. I haven't saved since I did Demix. Did I? You know what? I did it on stream, whatever. It's not like we're going to get a reward for doing all these anyway. Gosh dang it. Gosh dang it. Okay. Whatever. Alright, I'm closing the game. It crashed. Well, that's annoying. Whatever. I did it on stream. I did it. I'm not... Whatever. I don't care. Talk about losing my sanity. Anyway. I gotta go... do stuff. I gotta go help some people move some chairs, so I'm gonna go get ready to do that, eat something in a minute. I will see you guys on Saturday. I gotta go, oh, forget getting ready for next Tuesday. I gotta get ready for Saturday. I think I gotta run around in mementos and like collect a bunch of flowers to give to Jose and stuff, and double check what skill cards I can make. Yeah. Okay, well, anyway, Saturday, more P5R, Pixie only, all that good stuff. But this is fun. It's definitely hard, but it's fun. It's good. Maybe I'll have to look at some of the strategy guides on how to beat these guys again and kind of adapt Roxas' toolkit to that. It's too bad we don't get to do the Larxene fight. I was looking forward to, like, decimating her clones. Although, technically, she's the training dummy. There's a room where you can find Larxene without any enemy AI, and she's like the training dummy. You know how like action games have like a training dummy you can fight against? She's the one for this mod. So that's fun. You get to just beat her up a bunch. Anyway, I will see you guys hopefully Saturday. If not, maybe I'll see you next Tuesday. Thanks so much for hanging out, Union, Christian, anybody lurking or watching back on the VOD. Nash, Charles, anybody else? I think that's pretty much it. There was that fierce deity guy. He came in and said something, I think, disparaging. I'm not sure what he was trying to say. He was like, just play KH2, dude. And I'm like, I have no idea what you mean. I am playing KH2, technically. Anyway, that aside, I hope you guys all have a good rest of your day and everything. And in case I don't see ya, hope you guys have a good afternoon, good evening, good night. Oh, I'll see you guys all later. Ooh. We'll move some chairs. Do. That'll be fun. That'll be good exercise. Haven't gotten out yet too much today, so that'll be good. Fairly nice day, so it'd be good. Anyway,